This is the Udfine watch power, and I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks now. Immediately when I put it on, I thought, wow, this is an incredibly light watch. Compared certainly to what I was using. I've reviewed a watch called a Tank recently, and the mechanical watch that I often use, the Viwoods. It certainly was very easily paired with its app, and it does look really nice. It is a really nicely designed watch, nice and sleek. There are lots of watch faces to choose from. A whole gallery in the app as well. Lots that are free. There are some really cool animated ones that you can pay just 39p for as well. I really like the fact that it comes in the box with two straps. So you've got one strap that you can wear when you want to look a bit smarter, and another strap, the more plasticky one, when you want to do sports and things. Overall, looking at what it says it does what it says on the tin, except in the satellite positioning thing, because you need to actually have it paired with a phone. So just be aware of that. If you want it to do GPS, you'll need to carry the phone at the same time. So just be careful with any watch. Make sure that it actually does whatever it says it does. It also works fine with calls, but it isn't 4G or cellular. One of the main features on the box is the Amazon Assistant. So you can do things like ask it to set an alarm for 5 minutes, and it should manage that. Although Alexa...
Today in Oundle, the air pollution level is low with an air quality...
I didn't ask it that. Is not one of the best large language models, and given the improvements in those LLMs over the last few years, they should really update Alexa's interface by now. But if you are a user of Alexa and you're happy with it, then you can continue to ask it the weather and to set alarms for you and things like that. And importantly, it does feel, for the price point, certainly £65 here on their website right now, it does feel overall a really quality product. Udfine are a sub-branch of the Xiaomi group, so they certainly know what they're doing with designing and making products. For me, the battery life is fine, especially considering how much weight they've saved. It can't have a massive battery in there, and it does what I need it to do. It will last me for one full weekend, and that's kind of good enough in a watch like this, because you don't want to have to actually carry a charger with you when you're just going away for a couple of days. I've of course been using it for fitness tracking. There you are, and it can do all of the things that you'd expect from it. For instance, monitor your heart rate and your blood oxygen level, the calories you've burned, and stress and relaxing. And I've even asked it today to remind me to drink water, so there we are, you've got those things. And one thing that I always look for in an inexpensive watch is the watch face itself at all pixelated? And no, this one is not. It is a good enough quality screen that looks really pretty good. So it's a nice, easy to wear watch. There's not a lot wrong with it. And with the battery life, as you can see, I run it with an always on display, which I really quite like with a smartwatch. So I don't have to wait for even a moment just to check the time when it's on my wrist. But if I'm honest, charging a watch every day is not something I really want to get into. I like things with a longer battery life, and I've used watches that have lasted for 2 weeks and some even a month. For example, the Viwoods, which is the watch that I normally wear, and I've just pulled it out of the bag and I haven't been wearing it for over a month because I've reviewed 2 smartwatches in a row now, and it was still 15% charged. So I've given it a bit of a charge, and that will last for, see you next month really. But that isn't exactly a fair comparison, because the Viwoods is a mechanical watch with the smartwatch features just built in and just one tiny little LCD screen, whereas this is a full-blown LCD screen smartwatch. And I don't particularly like wearing such a nice dress watch with a leather strap when I play sports. So if you are looking for a simple smartwatch at an inexpensive price with a good quality design and build, then buy with confidence. Maybe you're looking for something to buy for a younger person, or just as your extra sports watch, and leave your main watch, your main dress watch at home at that point, then I think, yeah, go ahead and buy with confidence. I'm going back to the Wibbings now, but as an inexpensive alternative to wear for sports, I'm very glad to have the watch power around.